What's up, guys, and welcome to the fourth episode of God Squads. We are going into a few games with this team with man of the match Danny Welbeck. We are on a 2-game winning streak, I believe it is. We're going to be playing 3 games in this episode because I decided that without intros and stuff, if I just do an intro like this going into the gameplay, it will be pretty short. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Going to this first game, we do come up against a pretty nice hybrid. They do have some Brazilians. I'm not sure who those two silvers are. I think one of them may be Elton, but it was a pretty good game. But we do get started pretty early on. Danny Welbeck really showing his strength here. You can see just how good he is because he is such a strong player. I love how he holds off this player and just smashes it in. That was a really good goal. So yeah, going into these games, we did have a 2-game winning streak, and we are just playing single matches. So I'm really liking how this series is going. I hope you guys are really enjoying it. I did see a comment or two on the last episode, so that's pretty encouraging for me. But yeah, so going on further into this gameplay, my opponent was pretty good. He did have Hazard. He subbed him on later into the game, which was pretty hard for me to deal with. But here Royce scores one of the best goals that I've scored this year. He just hits that into the top corner. It did hit the bar and go in. I was super happy with that. I love that celebration where he just sort of freaks out. But yeah, Royce is a really good player. He's sort of like Neymar, but not as skillful, and a bit, for me, he's a bit faster and a bit stronger. So I do really like him. That was a really good goal. But yeah, today the Champions League just finished, the semifinals. Final is going to be Barcelona-Juventus. So if you guys want to leave any comments, what do you guys think the score to that game is going to be in the final in Berlin, I believe it is. Yeah, just let me know. I'd love to talk football, especially just real-life stuff. That's my favorite kind of thing to talk about. And here, my opponent does get a goal back with Yaya Toure. He definitely didn't deserve it, but we do win that game 2-1. It was a pretty good game. Marco Reus and Welbeck getting on the score sheet. Welbeck has been really impressive for me so far. I wasn't expecting him to be so good, and like I said in the episode before, I do want to try out his left wing version and put him at left forward and put him at striker. But yeah, this team is really impressing me. I definitely like Jack Wilshere. I love left-footed players, especially. I don't know why. They just feel better for me. And then going into the second game, we do come up against a team with Didier Drogba and Diego Costa, and in the defense, he does have a few Serie A players, including Patrice Evra. But he did sub off, as you can see there in the top left-hand corner, he did sub off Didier Drogba for Edinson Cavani. But right here, you do see Danny Welbeck getting it going straight off the bat here. He does try and get a goal there, but it's sort of one of those sliding shots, and they either go in the top corner, like with 100 miles an hour, or they go out, like you saw there. And here, we did win a corner, and Philip Lahm headed that corner in, which was pretty surprising because I'm pretty sure he's not even 6 foot tall. He's a really small guy. So I was pretty pleased with that. He did get onto the board with that goal. I haven't been scoring very many corners, and he seemed like the least likely to actually score me a corner. So that was pretty nice. And right here, Danny Welbeck just trying to get around his man, but he does get the ball played back to him from Lahm, and Welbeck does just smash that in. Welbeck has been really good. His finishing is fantastic, and his heading. Like I've said probably 100 times by now, I do repeat myself a lot, that I really like how strong he is and how fast he is at the same time. Here my opponent does get a pretty lucky break. I was taking a free kick with Lahm, and I totally sort of spaced out and then looked up and tried to pass it, and then at the last minute he moved a player in to intercept the ball, and he did get that ball. But yeah, Cavani did cause a few problems. I do want to try him later on in the series. But here, Danny Welbeck does another chip. I think in the last episode, this is the second episode running that Danny Welbeck has done a chip, but I especially loved that one. I did play the replays, and you guys will see that in a second, but I did love that one because it went so high up and came so far down. It was just a really good chip. As Japes would say, he is living the chip life. So yeah, Danny Welbeck putting that in with his weak foot. As you can see here, it does go up pretty high and come down. I think that's Buffon in net. He didn't really have a chance. So yeah, really good goal. We did win that match 3-1, I believe it was. Welbeck getting 2, and then Marco Reus Philip Lahm hitting the other one in with from the corner. So yeah, really good game. We are going into the third game. We are currently on a 4-game winning streak, and I will get that graphic coming up soon in the next couple of episodes. I'm not very good at editing or anything, so that may take a bit. But we do come up against a Russian team, and I was really expecting to walk all over this guy, but he did have those 2 informs in the middle. I'm really not sure who any of the Russian players' names are. I should probably brush up on my Russian league, but he does get it started right here, heads it in. This player was really good. I'm sure that he would have done a lot better in this game if he had had a better team. But right here, I'm pretty sure it's Koscielny who backheels it to Welbeck. The goal didn't look too good, but or sorry, it was Schweinsteiger, I guess. The goal didn't look too good, but it was a really, really nice goal because of the back heel. But right here, Piszczek's just showing his strength and hits it up towards Jack Wilshere, who does play a nice through ball to Danny Welbeck, and then he also plays a through ball to Marco Reus. These goals came in pretty quick succession. I don't really think I deserved them. My opponent, like I said, was a really good player and definitely deserved a bit more from this game. As you guys can see, we are 2-1 up, and we won't let go of this lead. Right here, I probably scored the worst goal I've ever scored in the entirety of FIFA. Tried to tramp it to Royce. The goalie just decided not to pick it up. Welbeck tries to have a shot. The ball goes there, and then I just don't even know what happened. I'm not sure how that didn't go out. And then Jack Wilshere just smashes that through the defender's legs. So yeah, I think Wilshere kind of celebrated that a bit excessively. But yeah, that's the end of the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this format. There's 3 games in this episode, and I'll try and keep that up. I will be uploading at least 3 episodes of this a week. Yeah, I'm gonna have the team on the screen right now for you guys to see. It's a really nice squad. We are on a 5-game winning streak, and we will look to keep that going into the next episode, going up to 8 games. And if you guys would like me to try playing in divisions or tournaments or something like that, just to mix it up a bit, I would love to listen to you guys' comments. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a comment, like, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace.